Hey guys! I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. As always, I'm grateful that you guys are listening, subscribing, and commenting. And of course, if you guys are interested in supporting me further, you can do that by going to my Patreon link to give me a monthly donation. Or if you want to give me a one-off donation, you can go to my Ko-fi link. Both of the links are in the description below. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about writing and I have a lot of favorite books on writing or favorite books in general, but two of my favorite books on the process of creative writing. And they are On Writing by Stephen King and Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. If you haven't read them, and if you are interested in writing or in the creative process in general, I do recommend that you guys go and check these books out. They're brilliantly written and they are exactly what my creative process is like. So if you are interested in what I do in my creative process, then just read those books. Of course, you can listen to my videos as well. But the reason I love these two books so much is because they constantly tell you the importance of persistent practice. Like the main thing with both of the books is that you have to get up every day and you have to write. You can do 100 other things. Yeah, you can go to writing workshops. Cool. You can go to university to get a degree in writing. Yeah. You can talk about it a lot. You can complain about it or whine about it. Or you can be in your head and think that you're never going to be a good writer. You can do all of those things as well. And a lot of people do. And they did as well, I'm sure. But one of the main things they did every single day was they got up and they wrote. They wrote something, they wrote anything, and then they submitted it to someone and got a rejection letter. Sometimes not. A lot of times they got rejection letters. And so that's what they say about the whole creative process, is that you have to keep on being in the creative process. As you guys might know, recently my videos on YouTube were being rejected. And I thought to myself, this is one of the things that I love the best, is sharing my ideas and thoughts on YouTube. And I thought, what would I do creatively in order to still keep on sharing my ideas on the web with people? And I was like, well, I'll just do more writing. I was like, I'll just do more writing and I'll just do more podcasts and things like that. Because the creative process itself, me sharing my work and my thoughts with the world, is so important to me. It wasn't an option to stop. Right? It wasn't like I was sitting there thinking, okay, cool, so yeah, I guess that's done. I'm never going to do that again. No, it was just, let's recalibrate. Let's figure out how we can keep on doing this in other mediums, in other formats, whatever it might be, right? And so what I do recommend to you guys, if you are interested in being creative in any shape or form, it doesn't matter what it might be. And that's the main essence of it. You don't necessarily have to be in the typical traditional creative fields. You don't have to be a musician or a writer or an artist. You can do a billion other things, and there are people doing creative work in so many awesome ways right now. Especially comics are becoming really popular, which I love because I love comics in general. Awkward Yeti is one of them that I love. Sarah Scribbles is another one. The Strange Planet is another one. There's so many great comics that I've been seeing on Instagram, and they're just brilliant, and they're gaining a lot of fame and fortune just by creating a comic, right? And that's brilliant. It's not a typical form of art, but it's still art, right? And then the other people who are creating little dolls or doll houses. There are other people creating bathtubs out of old wood from boats. Sorry. And then there are other people who are doing amazing things from plastic. I know this guy in Africa, I saw a video of him who's creating beautiful sandals out of old tires. And so there's creativity obviously just means that you are creative in your own way, right? It does not mean that you have to follow a prescription that has been set out by someone else. Yes, you can use it as one of your tools and you can try it out and see if it fits you. And if it does, go ahead with it. But if it doesn't, the main point of creativity is to keep on doing it in your own way, right? Figure out what works for you and do it like that, right? That's the own essence of it. So I just recommend to you guys, first of all, please go read those books. So Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert and On Writing by Stephen King. Brilliant writers, geniuses in their own essence, but the books themselves, they gave me so much peace and they just taught me so much. A lot of it I was doing already because I was writing every single day, and I was making sure I had my word count in front of me. I do 1,000 words every day, and I was sending out my writing to a lot of different people to see if they liked it or not. I got rejected a lot and things like that. But a lot of it's about the psychology of it. You know, the psychology of creative writing or creativity is in itself a major thing. You have to really be beating it down every single time, beating resistance, beating fear and doubt and anxiety every single day of the week in order to keep on being creative. And so there are books, both of these books really help with that. Another book that I do recommend is The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It is one of the books that I read every single year, if not every single month. I'll pull it up and I have a hard copy of it. I'll carry it around everywhere. And I'll bring it up and I'll just kind of randomly pull up a page and read it. It's just brilliantly written. I'm so grateful that he wrote this book. It's one of my Bibles. So those 3 books, if you are interested in the creative process and becoming more creative, I do recommend that you read these 3 books. I've also decided, I want to share this with you guys, I've also decided to keep my videos or make my videos a little bit shorter, because I'm noticing that a lot of you guys are falling off or dropping off at the 5-minute mark. Now, of course, I love talking, so it might not be exactly 5 minutes, but I'm gonna try not to do 15-minute videos anymore. I'll try very hard. Anyways, that's one of the things I wanted to mention. Also, I'm gonna have to stop doing INFJ videos for a little bit just to see how this whole thing about being rejected is working out. So I'm gonna do other topics. Obviously, hopefully you like it and you stick around. If not, it was nice having you around, and I'm really grateful for your support. Again, also, if you want to support me further, you can go to my Patreon link or my Ko-fi link. Both of those links are in the description below. Okay? Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you guys the next time around. Bye!